As more families head to the lake this summer, one mother from Oklahoma is sharing the story of her 9-year-old son after he died from carbon monoxide poisoning on a boat. WYMT's McKinley Calandrino has that story.
Cassie Free says it started like any other summer day. Her family doing what they've always done, spending hours on the water.
Our kids grew up on the lake. My husband and I grew up on lakes, very familiar with that lifestyle. And, oftentimes it was a daily activity for us.
Cassie says her boys would often wake surf, tube, and ski. But on this day, family friends tagged along, and they spent hours showing them the ropes.
They had never wakeboarded or wake surfed, and so we spent some time teaching them how to do those things.
Cassie says that meant longer stretches at slow speeds, circling back after falls, and not really moving forward. She says that's when a danger they never expected built up.
We hadn't even considered any of those things, but throughout it all, our kids and us were being exposed to open air carbon monoxide that you can't see, you can't smell. People like to associate it with exhaust, but it's not like that.
At the end of the day, as they were headed back to the ramp, Cassie says everyone seemed unusually tired. She thought it was just a long day in the sun until she stepped away to get the truck and trailer.
And my husband came up to the window and was like, "Andy's gone." And I'm looking at him like, "What do you mean he's gone?" Like, he was literally just there. Like, I went and got the truck and trailer. Where did he go?
She later learned her 9-year-old son, Andrew, had lost consciousness and fell off the back of the boat.
Andy was recovered and he never woke up. He never breathed on his own again.
Toxicology reports showed Andy had severe carbon monoxide exposure.
The results were extremely high. Almost 3/4 of the blood cells that should have been carrying oxygen to his organs had bound with carbon monoxide and could no longer carry oxygen.
Cassie says she cannot change what happened, but she can make sure other families hear the warning she never did.
But I just never want another mom to go through what we went through. One day come across Andy's story and be like, why didn't they do more? Why didn't they share more?
And while Andy did not have the chance to create his own legacy, his mom says she's determined to make his story count, so another family doesn't have to live with this kind of loss.
Because I would have done anything to save Andy, but to hear actual stories of where people were in fact exposed to risks, whether it was in boats or in their homes, they were able to make some sort of change that ultimately likely saved lives. It makes it worth it. No matter how hard it is, it makes it worth it.
This summer, she hopes boaters remember carbon monoxide does not have to be inside a home to be deadly. And one small safety step can make all the difference. In Knott County, McKinley Calandrino, WYMT Mountain News.
Cassie's safety advice: use a carbon monoxide detector on board, take breaks between long boat days, watch for symptoms like headache, nausea, or sudden fatigue, and keep children in the front of the boat, not the back. To read more about Andrew's story, just look for it on our website or news app.